I'll do. Just thinking I should maybe build an ark rather than be vlogging. Put a little tweet out last night. Not mine, got it from a film. The Ark, built by amateurs. Titanic, built by professionals. Never let anyone tell you you can't do something, guys. That's the message there. So what I'm going to talk about today, people I've met series, Peter. Oh, let's have a look at this, guys. Yeah, check that, Stephen. Come on, kid. I'm going to move swiftly on and he'll be in there. So, Peter popped in my head. That's why we're talking about him. First met Peter on caving round about, well, somewhere between 2.5, 2.7. Maybe a couple of times he was on there. Mithersome lad. Getting on in years. One of them sort with a really stubbly face that always cuts himself. Old school tissue. You'd unlock him in the morning, come out, tissue stuck all over his face. What was special about Peter? Well, not special, is he was HIV positive. So, medical in confidence. Yeah? HIV positive, how did I know that? Well, we all knew it because he used to tell everyone. He'd literally, hi, my name's Peter, I've got AIDS, I'm HIV positive. That caused problems on K-Wing. He was never bullied or assaulted, but people would avoid him. They'd avoid him probably because he got AIDS, a lot of misconceptions, and they'd avoid him because he was Mithersome. And when you got talking to him, you couldn't get away. Busy wing like K-Wing, 2 or 3 lads around you all day, trying to sort problems out, along with Peter. You know, prisoners and staff alike, not much time for him. Going to move on now to the healthcare. So he was on the healthcare maybe three or 4 times, maybe a bit more. Short sentences. I was on there 2008 to 2015, and during that time, like I say, he was on there. Last time was probably 2014 that I saw him. He was on the healthcare because nobody wanted him. See, here's the thing, it is a hospital wing, but everyone with AIDS, you know, aren't in hospital. Everyone who self-harms aren't in hospital. Misconception, or rather staff, you know, they don't want to have to deal with things like that. Some of it I can understand. So he was on healthcare. The last time I saw him, although no diagnosis, the staff were convinced, healthcare staff and myself, that, you know, he got early onset dementia, something like that. Do you want your ball, kid? Excuse me, guys. Go on then. So, why was he in jail? Again, we see people get away with jail for all sorts of things. I think one that sticks out is the junior doctor or trainee doctor a few years ago. She was pissed. She stabbed a partner, boyfriend in the head with a knife. She'd have been from a council estate. She'd have been locked up. The judge took him on his, took it on himself to make a decision. This young lady could go on to save lives. You know, that'd be a waste. So I'm not going to send her to prison. Disgusting. Shouldn't be your choice, Judge, Your Honour. She should have gone to prison. Pissed or not, stab someone in the head with a knife, you go to prison. Bit angry now. That's because we look at Peter's offences, nothing, no violence towards anyone. Not robbing old people, mugging people. All his offences were being mithersome and troublesome. I think the last one, he got sent from an old people's home. You see, in an old people's home, he would be mithersome and annoying like he was in prison. People won't want it. So if he got aggressive, which he did, never offered anyone any violence, but he'd get aggressive. They'd have him arrested and he'd come to prison. Disgusting. There is nowhere really for people like Peter. Strawberry Blonde, one of my oppos I used to work with, she said if she ever got any money, she'd open a unit. Offered me a job, that was nice of her. 10-bed unit, people like Peter. We'd manage them easy. 10 people like Peter that nobody wants. So, the last time I saw him, he's got AIDS. He tells everyone he's got AIDS. He's mithersome. Felt sorry for him, me, the last time he come in. His memory was clearly going. Becoming quite unwell. Prison's not the right place again. Incidentally, while I think on, these people I've met aren't all going to be negative. I just need to tell you, like, about what happens to people like Peter, or because it's sad. So the last time I saw him, or I can remember seeing him, we had a lad got put on healthcare. Tell you, healthcare, like segregation units and other places in the prison, takes a special kind of person, maybe with some understanding, empathy, integrity, to look after people like that. You can't train people. Your mental health nurses, when they first start working, they have a qualification, but they're learning on the job, and prison officers are. You can't train a whole workforce to deal with people with mental health. There's some fantastic short courses out there, interpersonal skills and looking at things that would be really valuable. So we had this brute. He was a dinosaur. What do I mean by dinosaur? He come from, I don't know when he started in the prison service, probably 80s, maybe 90s, yeah? Big bulk of a man. Used to drink a lot, like a lot of prison officers. He liked to drink at dinner when he was on all day, like some officers did. People all know the officers that went to the pub, come back drunk. So he landed on healthcare. He was very crude. He used to fart a lot, we all fart. But it was disgusting. He'd come in the office, young nurses, briefing, drop his guts, he'd literally clear the office. He was vulgar and disgusting. But he had no understanding of what we were dealing with. So this day anyway, Peter is on an unlock. I don't know why he's on an unlock. The staff have seen fit to put him on a 3-officer unlock. Never offered no violence to any staff, to my knowledge. That's nursing staff or prison officers. So he's walking down Y Landing. I just come out of the office. You've got 2 staff who are good, gentle sort of folk. However, after 2 years on the healthcare, they both burnt out. One got off, the other one had to wait till they recruited. Both good staff, 2 years, burnt out. So you've got them, they're both decent staff. You've got the silverback. So Peter's walking down the landing, showers to the left, office to the right. I've just come out of the office. He starts going in the office. So the silverback grabs hold of him, and he was a fucking brute of a man, this guy. Fucking hands like shovels and strong as fuck. Probably strongest guy in that jail. Didn't lift weights. One of these farm boy type freaks. Caught his arm, slung him round. Where you going, you fucking idiot? He took him off his feet, full 360. Peter come round, caught him as it were, bam, in my chest, into the wall. I looked at the silverback. What are you fucking doing? He's a fucking idiot, he says to me. I'm in the office. You need to get rid of him. One of the managers saw it, can't remember who were there. The silverback, sorry, got moved off. That's Peter, HIV positive. Never committed a serious offence. Probably shouted at people in a care home and things like that. No violence, no threats, no robbery, nothing I would call a criminal offence. Breaches of the peace. 5, 6, 7 prison sentences. Nowhere to put people like him. Stevie, get your ball. Thanks for coming. Catch you later. Cheers, guys.